Here we have for sale a 2018 on an 18 plate Volkswagen Transporter. It's a T32. That means it's got a 3.2 ton gross vehicle weight. It's a T6, which is the shape. It's got the 2-litre TDI Euro 6 engine in it with 204 brake horsepower. It's the DSG, so that's the 7-speed automatic, and this is the short wheelbase Highline Kombi van. What we're going to do is have a little walk around. I'll show you the spec that you get on a Highline Kombi of this year. There are a few optional extras on this particular van which I will point out to you. And we'll also talk a little bit about the condition, service history, as this vehicle is currently available for sale. So, starting at the rear of the vehicle, Highline Kombis will, as a standard specification, be spec'd like this with a glazed rear tailgate. Very, very nice. You can open them up and it gives you some shelter from the rain. You can see here that part of the styling on this van, it's had a rear spoiler fitted to it. Very subtle change, but when in combination with everything else, I think it really does set the van off. Looking at the badge in here, the fact that it's got the 3 red letters there, that will always tell you that this is a 204, or in an earlier model it would have been a 180, but in this year it's a 204. Looking at the rear bumper, colour-coded rear bumper with integrated rear parking sensors. We've also got on this van a detachable tow bar, and it has got the electrics here, and that's the 13-pin electrics as well. If we open up the rear tailgate, have a look at the layout here in the back. So this one has got a bulkhead in it. So this is a Motexian bulkhead, so it's plastic on this side. You'll see that it's actually carpeted on the other side with a window as well. Good thing about that is you can still see out of the rear window here, so it makes it easier for reversing and manoeuvring. And it's also ply lined, so it's perfect for if you are carrying anything in the back of you, any cargo in the back, stops any outward dents on the sides. But having the bulkhead, it gives that separation to the cab, so you can keep the cab nice and quiet, nice and clean, but then you can load your cargo in the back of you. In terms of condition, very difficult to fault really, considering the van is just coming up to 3 years old, or it's about 3 years old now, and the mileage on it, it's very difficult to fault condition. Of course, it is used. As you will see walking around the van is the odd stone chip and things like that, but all in all, condition is very good indeed. As we start to move down the passenger side of the vehicle, have a look at the alloy wheels. So these are 18-inch Wolf-Race alloy wheels in gloss black. All look to be in very good order around the van actually. I was taking a look at those before we started filming, and just about the only mark I can see on them is that tiny little one just there. Other than that, all seem to be in very, very good order indeed. We've also then got these gloss black sidebars, and we have got the black roof bars as well. Colour-coded wing mirrors, that comes as standard on a Highline. And one thing I mentioned is the sidebars and the roof bars are not standard. As we move around to the front here, you can see that a front splitter has been added as well. As standard, it will have a colour-coded front bumper and also the front fog lights. But all in all, everything added here together. So we've got the front splitter, the rear spoiler, the alloy wheels in gloss black, the sidebars and the roof bars. I think that is a mean-looking van. If you come around to the side loading door, you can see we've got a glazed side loading door with an opening window. If we open up the side loading door, we can then have a look at the rear seats, and as you can see, this has got leather seats. Not only leather seats, they are these nice diamond crested double stitched leather seats, and they are in fantastic order. And I gotta say, these are, in terms of leather, look to be very high quality, look to be done very, very nicely. Sometimes when leather is added afterwards, they can kind of not look quite right, they can look a bit baggy and things, but that does look absolutely spot on. Isofix compatibility in the rear, as you can see here, and another optional extra. This has got the 2+1 seating configuration. As standard, these will come with a full bench seat, but this one has got the 2+1 seating configuration. You can fold these seats down. I did take a picture of that, so go back to the pictures after the video if you want to see what that looks like. But you can actually fold all of those seats down flat. You can, of course, remove them if you want to as well. But as you can see, we've got the bulkhead behind here, which, hang on, let me just pull this seat down to give you a better look at that. So you can see that we've got the nice carpeted bulkhead. You've got the rear window in there as well. And as I say, it really does deaden that sound completely. Anyone who's had a Kombi before will know that there is a bit of sound from that rear compartment when you're driving along, but having the bulkhead, it does alleviate that drastically. You can see that we've got the carpeted side panels as well. You've got another opening window on the driver's side, and if we partially shut the side loading door, you can see it's all carpeted inside there as well. But as I mentioned, condition in here, absolutely spot on. Does not look like this vehicle has been used for work by any stretch of the imagination. This looks like it's been used as a private car, which of course a lot of these are. If we open up the front passenger door, have a look at the spec in here. That's all absolutely spot on the door card. Dashboard all looks to be in very good order as well. No scuffs or anything here, which you can sometimes find. That's all in lovely order. Likewise with the floor. Flooring's all in good order as well. And as you can see, the leather seats continue to the front here. That lovely diamond stitch, that does look very nice. I hope you agree. One other lovely feature on the Transporter Kombis is you get these twin adjustable armrests. There's a little wheel just under there, and if you spin on that wheel, you can adjust them to whatever height you like. You have 4 of those in total, 2 for each seat. Makes them very, very comfortable to travel in as a passenger. We'll continue to go around the vehicle here. One other thing to mention, because this is a 2018 vehicle, it is Euro 6, so you can actually take this into the ultra low emission zone areas such as central London without having to pay the congestion charge relating to those areas. Again, just being very, very critical, like a lot of vans of this age and miles. There are a couple of stone chips on the bonnet. I'm not sure if you can even pick those out on the camera. They are very minor. Maybe if I just look. Again, I don't know if you can even see those on the camera, but very minor stone chips on the front there. Nothing that I would think you would need doing. And all this down here, all in very good order. And that's the idea of the video, is to really give you as much information as possible. Now, let's have a look inside. If we open up the driver's door, have a look at the spec that we got in here, because we do have a couple of extras in here as well. So, we've got electric windows, electric heated mirrors, but this one has actually got the optional extra of the electric folding mirrors as well, and that's how you operate those. Also activated lights and wipers. You can see that we've got 2 full remote keys with the vehicle. Leather multifunctioning steering wheel. On the right hand side, this is where you can control the onboard computer. You can also skip a track. On the left hand side then, that's where you've got the cruise control, and also the volume controls there for the radio as well. Steering wheel's all in very good order. If we look here at the dashboard, you can see that the vehicle is running at the moment. There's no warning lights or anything like that. It's idling correctly as it should be. And you can see the mileage there, 56,226 miles. And we do have, which I'll show you in a second, some fantastic service history to warrant that miles and to accompany that miles as well. So if we look at the driver's seat, again, twin armrests on here, height adjustability, same with the passenger seat as well. So you've got lots and lots of adjustability there. Now, if we come inside here, we've got of course, the DSG automatic gearbox. You do have a sport mode on here as well. You'll probably find you may not use that with 204 brake horsepower at your disposal. It is, in the vast majority of the cases, plenty enough. If we look here as well, another optional extra on this van is the satellite navigation. So this is the Discover Media sat-nav screen. So when you spec that option, you do get a larger screen like this. As you can see, it's sort of motion sensitive, so as I get closer to the screen you'll see this menu pops up at the bottom before I even touch it. You do have DAB radio on this, and if I click on the nav button there, you can see you've got the full sat nav on there. Very, very nice. Another optional extra, heated seats. So you've got heated front seats on here, air conditioning, which comes as standard on a Highline, heated windscreen, and you've got a USB port and an AUX port there as well. We've got the full book pack up there on the top, and as I say, we have got this very nice service history printout. There are 4 services in total that have been carried out, and the last one was done in January of 2021. That was an interval service at 53,747 miles. So only very recently done in terms of mileage, 3,000 miles ago. So it's been maintained very well, and all of those services are with VW, which is always nice to see. So just to summarize, this is a Volkswagen Transporter T32 T6. It's the 204 Highline DSG short wheelbase Kombi. We've got a full styling pack on here, including front splitter, rear spoiler, sidebars, roof bars, 18-inch gloss black wolf race alloy wheels, full leather diamond crested interior. We've got a detachable tow bar, Motexian bulkhead, sat nav, heated seats, folding mirrors, an absolutely incredible spec. And then to accompany that, it's been very, very well looked after with a proper VW service history and a condition to match as well. If you'd like to inquire, please feel free to give us a call on either of the numbers listed there at the bottom of the sign. We can arrange finance at very competitive rates, starting as low as 7.9% APR, and we can also take cars or vans in part exchange as well. So if there's any questions that you may have which you feel maybe haven't already been answered in this video, please feel free to give us a call. Or if you'd like to inquire to purchase the vehicle, we'd love to hear from you. Thank you very much for watching.